fuck yourself. Just kidding. Anyways, Zuck here. Is he lying to you or is he being honest? What's happening with Zuck? Zuck says, oh, I just wanted free speech the whole time. You know, I'm a tech guy. That's my kind of thing. That's what I like doing. I like free speech. I like talking to people. I like letting people talk. I like letting people say what they want. Look at me. I'm a rock and roll guy. That's pretty rock and roll. Rock on, man. Rock on. And so Zuck over here, I'm a rock star, by the way. World famous Gen Z rock star. Kind of Farrell. Woo! Anyways, Zuck, he's back. He's back at it. He's just one of the bros, dude. I'm just Zuck. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's look at screen here. Look at this photo of Zuck. Let's see. Here we go. Zuck 2 years apart. This is new Zuck, old Zuck. Okay, are you starting to see a difference? We're gonna do a little thing here before we break it down. But first, Zuck 6 months ago, Zuck 1 hour ago. Really, it was a couple years ago. They uploaded all these backlogged videos that were only on Spotify, but they're just now, on YouTube as of 6 months ago. Anyways, but you can see the difference. Difference is radical. I mean, like, dudes got broccoli. Dudes eating more broccoli than freaking last time. No, but seriously, if you come down here, Zuck, when the culture swings back to free speech, he's kicking with the boys. He's got a Hulk Hogan going down. He's at the UFC fight, and Zuck is looking like a little bit of a Giga Chat. No, Zuck's out here, and this lady over here, she's got a great idea. My theory is Zuck, he owns $100 billion worth of Meta stock, and he cares about how the company does. What do you look at that? This lady, Pythia Capital No Brainer, Pythia R on X, Twitter. She says, radical idea, crazy idea. What if Zuck, he's going to make a lot of money. If Zuck does this, he's going to make, guess what? Bonk, a lot of money. He smells the tides of change. He says, I like money. Money's good. I want more money. I love it. I want my company to not get banned in Europe. And so Zuck goes, rightfully so, let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and do all these things. Let's let people, what did he say actually? Let's actually pull it up. And if we want to, we go to THREADS and we type in Zuck. Zuck. I'm going to Zuck your blood. What if he was a vampire? Here we go. Let's see what Zuckerberg said. Oh no, what did I do? I had the window. Oh, it's good. Never mind. You can see what I'm doing. Anyways, Zuck's over here says it's time to get our platform back to our rights of free speech and expression and giving people a voice on our platform. Here's what we're going to do. Replace fact checkers with community notes. Here's the question is he sincere? Is he not? That's the question. Replace fact checkers with community notes. Okay. Twitter just beat him with it. It just works better. And it costs no money. So duh. Simplify content policies. So let people talk about things. Now this one, they want Trump to help push back against foreign governments. And they want to remove the trust and safety team from California because they think they're biased and put them into Texas. So, we had a lot of people in the comments here. They're saying lots of things. They're saying disparaging things. It's funny because Threads de facto became the I guess not anti-free speech, but people who are not happy. The people who really wanted to go on Threads were either people who were getting crazy engagement, which is everyone, but also it's people who wanted stutter. Basically, Zuck built Threads as the Twitter competitor, and so you knew it was going to be censored like Facebook, right? And so all the people who didn't like the fact that Twitter was uncensored, and that Elon started tweeting a bunch of stuff supporting the incoming president and lots of things like that, they go, okay, let me go to Threads. That's a platform more in line with my views. Okay, cool. But so now Zuck says, hey, all the stuff you left Twitter because of? We're going to start doing it here too. We're just going to be like Twitter because it's a competitive advantage to be like Twitter where you can say whatever you want. So all the people are going freaking out. Then all of the people who voted for Trump and all of these sorts of people, they're going, well, Zuck doesn't mean it. He's just doing it because he's reading the tea leaves and because, he doesn't want to be on the losing team, and they say, if Kamala, if Kamala, if Mamala, and here is my Trump impression. I can do an impression without supporting a person. For all the people who are going to say, you're making fun of Kamala, you're being mean. Not being mean. I'm just helping for the people who are unaware of what she sounds like. And also, it helps you get into character, right? So if you're trying to talk about Mama, you need to do the voice. You need to do the voice. If you don't do the voice, it's not happening. I'll tell you, you're not getting that raise, bucko. And if you're doing Mark Zuckerberg, well, you actually have to talk kind of like Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, and really our content teams here at Meta, they kind of look like, yeah, and we really do, and we appreciate that content. That's how he sounds. So I got to do the voice for you. I got to do the voice for you, lovely people. Okay, I did the voice for you. You like the voice? You like the one the dice play? Oh, and that's another voice. And if I didn't do these voices, you wouldn't watch the video. Just kidding, you would, because you guys are nice people. Sorry, not you guys. You, the one viewer. Just kidding. There's a lot of you. Anyways, but you get what I'm saying. You'll get what I'm saying. I gotta do the voice. I gotta do the voice. And so you got Mamala. So people were saying, if Mamala would have won, it's about joy. It's a campaign about joy. And then, all the critiques about Trump, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to do a Trump impression right now. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. That's a bad one. That was bad. That was not good. Here we go. Get back to it. Zuck. Zuck comes out. He's got the rebrand of the century. And he's flip-flopped. And people go, is Zuck sincere? I don't trust him, And then the people who liked the fact that Zuck had a more, let's say, curated dialogue on his platforms, on Meta's portfolio of companies, those people are upset too. So he's kind of like peed off. He's kind of ticked off. He's like, and it's like, well, look at that. It's like, well, bloody well, of course. He's someone who wants success. And it's like, dude, read the tea leaves. It's like Jordan Peterson impression. And it's like, well, why aren't you perfectly like aligned with everything that I believe? It's like, well, I don't know. It's like, who is? And it's like, when you look at the gospel, I don't know. I don't read the Bible. I'm Jewish. But and it's like, apparently Jordan Peterson doesn't either. Oh! Just kidding. The whole point is, though, people are going like, does Zuck believe this? Is he sincere? Can we trust him? It's like, you don't have to trust him. The meta has shifted. That's the whole point. Ironically, the meta has shifted. The meta is now, he can't compete if he's censoring. Because X is going to expand out what they're doing. They're added video. They're doing all these things. And I got to the point where when they added video and Tucker Carlson started saying wild stuff, he literally brought in a guy who said he had relations with Obama and like just wild stuff. Probably not true. I'm inclined to believe it's so wild. And even if it was, I don't really think it matters. But it was, he's saying wild stuff on X blatantly wild things on X, that platform. I mean, let's just call it Twitter. Let's call it what it is. It's Twitter. And so you got Zuck oiled up before GTA 6 in 4K. No, I'm just kidding. But you do get sweaty when you do jiu-jitsu, I imagine. Never done it. I'm just, 5'6" manlet. Anyways, boom. But I got muscles. Yeah. Cock. But whole point, I don't even know why I made a bird noise there, but the whole point is, can Zuck be trusted? Well, the whole game shifted. You can hear the tid. I moved the mic far away when I was articulating that word. But can Zuckerberg be trusted? Can blimey Zuckerberg be trusted? And it's like, seriously, it's like, valid question, but also irrelevant question, because the meta's changed. When people are saying wild stuff on Twitter, you can't be super censored. And Elon wants to expand what Twitter is doing and the videos and the things that they're offering. And once, Mr. Carlson started saying wild stuff on X, they even had to start loosening up at YouTube and stop being as, loosey goose with the demonetizations. And so they had to. It's market pressure. And now that Elon's in bed with the current confirmed president as of January 6th, the president has been confirmed. It's 2025, people. And if that's not enough for you to look and realize, the meta's shifted. X is not going anywhere. Elon's going to make a boatload of money from being closely tied in to all of these government programs. He's going to get way more access to technology from NASA and things like that, and defense contractors. And he's going to be able to push Tesla, to push all of these things through the roof. If Trump puts those tariffs on vehicles made outside of the U.S., the Tesla is going to become by far the cheapest and best car. But something like that. It's going to go in that direction. Maybe that's not the exact, fact of the matter, but it's going to be something like that where Elon's going to make a boatload of money. Twitter's just going to get bigger and bigger if you don't, and you're going to lose market share. And so though Meta is playing this long-term play, if you don't know, Meta, they think that headsets, they think that VR, augmented reality, maybe, contact lenses with a computer screen in your eyeball. Oh my God, contacts. I'm wearing contacts. Broke the illusion. Anyways, party people. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I don't know. It's like grandma when she stopped taking her pills. That's my impression of grandma when she stopped taking her pills. What's happening? What's happening? What? Who are you? That's my impression of grandma. Clap, clap, clap. I like that smile too. Sometimes it's like awkward smiling. You're like showing your teeth like a dog, like I'm smiling. You see my teeth. Can you see my teeth? It's like a weird thing with the eyes. You scrunch your eyes a little bit. It's a weird thing with your eyes. You scrunch your eyes a little bit. And let's articulate all of these syllables. Let's get right into it. And when you've got something like that, and you've basically got these pressures, yeah, it's like you have to adjust. The meta's changed, and the culture of the country has changed. And someone made a good point here. They said, where is it? Zuck. Scrolling through the Zuckerverse. Scrolling through the. Here we got it, but I'm going to sing first. Scrolling through the Zuckerverse. Zuckerverse. Scrolling through the. Yeah, I'm scrolling through the Zuckerverse. Scrolling through the Zuckerverse. Ba-da-doo-ma. Scrolling through the Zucker. Mother, Zucker. I don't know how to sing, but I do. And I have a beautiful rock band, and I sing the songs on this record. I sing the song. This is my band. We're gonna get right back to your regularly scheduled Zuck in a second, but if you like rock and roll, you like rock music, follow me and comment that I like rock music. We're bringing back rock people. I'm having on guests. I interview people. I have a podcast called The Rock Show with Connor Farrell. Shameless plug. Like, comment, subscribe. Literally, check it right now. I'm going to wait 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go right back to Zuck. But like, 4, 3, 2. Subscribe, 4, 3. Comment. Say, I loved this video. Oil up. Just kidding. Don't say that. Unless you mean it. Now, look at me cracking my own self up here. Now that you've done, this is my band, Black Licorice. I sing in this band. Boom, boom, boom. This is Down the Drain. It goes, scrape yourself off of the floor and go. Smoke yourself some weed, another banger idea, let's go. Get addicted to nicotine, you. Oh my God. You smack your, or I think it's something like you smack your brain around and figure. Something, I don't know. I don't even remember. I haven't sang that song in a while. but it's a good song. I wrote it. Sounds like early Arctic Monkeys. This one, Getting Closer. But little bit instead, it's pretty feeling me. We're actually alright, you hate it, spiting beds in me. It's such a rush, it's feeling closer, it's such a rush, it's flowing harder. Such a rush, I see you, baby, in such a rush of getting closer. Man, I need to work on my vocal stamina. It's been a while. I need to start doing cardio again. But that's my band. Anyways, Zuck over here. Let's get back to this. I'm going to shake the screen for you. TikTok kittens who need a little bit more visual stimulation because of your ADHD. Zuck says the corporate world has become too feminized, and this is the hardest evidence of a total cultural shift. If an employee said this 3 years ago at Meta, they'd be labeled as sexist, called into HR, and probably fired. Now, the CEO of $sign Meta is saying it like it's a common sense fact. People, this is what I'm telling you here at Geiger Capital. Is Geiger referring to H.R. Geiger, who did all the artwork for the critically acclaimed film, The Greatest of All Time? Oh, shoot. It's showing the window. Geiger. Well, let's just prove that it's not. Some other random stuff. Don't care about Geiger. I do want to pull up his H.R. Giger. Giger. The Giger. Bum 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 bum. Look at this. This is Giger. This stuff's crazy. It's very cool. This is my dad growing up had in like the walls in like the movie theater. And this is what I grew up seeing. So if you wonder why I'm all twisted and weird and freaky and dark, I'm so like friggin' twisted, dude. Friggin' weird guy, dude. I'm friggin' weird. I'm like straight up a weird dude, bro. Like don't even think I'm not like hardcore. Here we go. This one. This one's always in the house. This one's so weird. Now people are gonna try and say it's Baphomet. There's Baphomet. That one was framed. That one I think we also had framed. Boom, boom, boom. Grew up with a lot of this weird Giger art. Anyways, what was that even related to? Zuck, Geiger Capital, Giger Capital. Anyways, yeah, I think the point is right. The culture shifted so much that Zuck has to do this, and it doesn't matter if he's sincere or not sincere. He can't shift back. It's not his choice. It's the market at this point. He's just going to lose money. He's going to lose capital. I think us as a culture, as American culture, we've gone through this total process, this transition from like 2010 to now, where we were kind of that offensive culture of South Park and people saying the F word and the N word and all this stuff, like in TV shows, and people being like, oh my God, like, and having like edgier comedy and rock music and raunchier things that were more wild and free. And then we get to a super like politically kind of correct time. And I think people overcorrected to a certain extent, right? And we started, policing everything everyone was doing and thinking, and then it gets to an Orwellian point where the government steps in, and then you find out a lot of government programs are funding different groups that are helping suppress speech, and you find out, oh, they're actually doing this to destabilize the country, so that people don't have enough time to go look at like, oh, what's the FBI, what's the CIA doing? It's unconstitutional. They don't want you complaining about that. So if we can keep you fighting about, oh, you're a different skin color, you have a different cultural upbringing, you have a different taste in music. Like back in the day, like they funded the reason like lots of like rap music that was gangster started happening, because you wonder like, why did it go from I'm hipping to the hop hop, hop hop skip the hip to I'm killing a cop because I like to kill them. I like to murder police and sell drugs. I like to kill people and sell drugs. I like to murder the police as a straight up African American descent individual. Yeah, I like to commit crimes. That's what I'm about, because that's what I do. Like, it's to drive division. It's to encourage people to commit more crimes. It's to do all these things that are negative for American society and culture, but it's to keep you from looking at things that are problems. But they started doing that with social media, and they took political correctness, and they took all these things, and they did that too. And it took like 10 years, but now we all got savvy and we kind of went through the cycle where we're like, oh, we took it really seriously, and then realized like, wait a minute, this is like kind of a waste of everyone's time and energy, and it's bogging down society. Maybe we need to swing back. And the fact that Trump and these people got in, it tells Mr. Zuckerberg here, like, oh, okay, this is the new meta. So, in summary, it doesn't matter what Zuck feels like deep down in his heart of hearts. I think what Zuck feels is that he wants Meta to be as successful as possible. And if Momoa had gotten in, then Zuck would be doing what he was doing. If Momoa didn't get in, he'd do what he's doing now. That's it. Anyways, it's at Conor O'Farrell. You liked, you subscribed, you commented. Good. The Rock Show with Conor O'Farrell. You should check that out. Interview with Eggy, probably coming out. Mike from Eggy, bass player, might be coming out soon. As always, go check out Black Licorice on Spotify, Apple Music. Look in the comments below. And this is me playing with my mic cable. Extended edition. But yeah, let me know. What do you think about Zuck? Do you think Zuck's a wolf in sheep's clothing? Do you think he's just low-key a chill guy? Me? I'm just a chill guy. Let's see if someone did that. Zuck, just a chill guy. Low-key, just a chill guy. Let's see. Mark Zuckerberg is actually just a great chill guy. Oh, this is crazy. So he got Dana White on the board of Facebook. So that makes me think they're actually like he's actually just a chill guy. No, but it makes me think for certain he's not gonna. And oh, this was the big thing we didn't realize. Total wife guy. What? What? No. Here's the whole thing. So Zuck did. He talks about Shoddy getting crunk, wondering if this girl he's thinking about is good when it comes to relationships, physical, and all sorts of things. And so Zuck's got this the Z-Pain song, which is actually very enjoyable. I was benching 185 for I think a set of like 8. I did that a couple times, and I was listening to Z-Pain. So all I wanted to say is, if you want strength of gods, you need to listen to Z-Pain. It's vital. It's truly vital to everything you do in your pursuits. All of this, you need to listen to Mark Zuckerberg. But no, really, that's the canary in the coal mine. Jeff, God Bloom. Jeff, God Bloom. Yes, canary in the coal mine. Yeah, Jeff, coal mine. You guys are like, that's awful. And cut that out. And I know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't, though. Maybe I won't. Come on. I'm just joshing around. What was that? I don't know. Hey, look, Afan. Interviewed Afan. Afan's got a cool crypto. He's going live right now. But yeah, Zucktober. I just think it's the way things are going to be. Yeah. See you guys in the next video. Check it out. Should be here. Should be there. Message me. Comment. You want to come on the podcast? Message me on Instagram. Bear Knox. I made a video called The New Era of Rock. That's the thumbnail. That's the title. The New Era of Rock Music. He just messaged me. He saw my video called Rick Beato is Wrong. With a photo of Rick Beato saying wrong. And he messaged me on Instagram. We were like having a great conversation. I was like, wait a minute. Let's just talk on a podcast. And then we did. So if you'd like to talk, if you'd like to connect, come here, newrockdynasty.com. I built a free website where bands can have free websites. They can talk straight to their fans. There's no censorship. There's no feed you need to get through. It's like having your own Patreon, except I don't have the money element set up. But it's like a free group, free hub for your fans. Instead of having to do a newsletter and collect all their emails, it's like just do it on newrockdynasty.com. And you can post it there. And then if you're like worried that like New Rock Dynasty, like what if people don't check it? Then you can get them on there and ask them to do an email, like a newsletter. But if they already followed you on another website and made an account on some weird website, like they're likely to actually like do your email thing. Versus if they're on Instagram and you're like, hey guys, go to my newsletter. What? You say, no, go follow me on newrockdynasty.com for a free exclusive website. Talk to the band. Get to talk with us. Maybe we'll hop on a podcast together. Like, oh, that would be so fun. Imagine if Metallica was like, yeah, come hop on a podcast with us. Bro, you would do it. Nirvana, whatever you band you like. But when they were smaller, like Ed Sheeran when he was starting out, I was like, hey, hop on a podcast with me. It's like, that would be crazy. So go to newrockdynasty.com. If you're a band, check it out. It's outdated information. I'll work on it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, go watch the next one. Okay? Message, whatever. Love you. Send it to a friend. Bye-bye.